TCCV podcast.
I muted my mic because I thought you were going to do a loud intro again. TCCV podcast.
Episode 13.
1-3.
1-3. Carson, how was your week? Well, 2 weeks, realistically.
Yep.
Because you went to Vegas.
Yes, I was in Vegas.
Wait, you were in Vegas?
I did go to Las Vegas. It was interesting, man. It was it's definitely a different place than Minnesota. Like there's a lot of stuff there that you don't see here.
It is in a different state. So.
It's very It's very different. Like flying in, because we flew in at night, so it was maybe like 10 o'clock when we got there. So it's pitch black, right? And it's a desert. So when you're flying in, it's pitch black, and then all of a sudden you get into Vegas and it's just lights.
Yep.
Dude, it's like a candy store when you're like 2 years old. It's like your eyes just light up.
Yeah.
No, I think it's one of those things where you gotta go back when you're 21 though. Bring money for the sports book. Oh,
Okay. Yeah.
dude, I'll be there all day. But it was fun. It was a fun week. I got a little cold because of the time switch, so we got back on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And they are 2 hours behind over there. And so I got back, and dude, I could not sleep for the life of me Saturday, Sunday, and then yesterday, Monday, I got a cold. Today I'm recovering a bit, because actually yesterday I drank like 10 bottles of water. Yeah, in like 2 hours too.
That's not good.
I was just down.
That's 10.
Dude, I peed like so much that day.
You're not supposed to drink that much water in a 2 hour period.
But hey, listen, it was fun though. It was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely plan on going back.
Yeah.
But be ready to get berated on the streets, because there's a lot of interesting people on the streets, for sure. But how was your week?
Went to the gym.
What?
Surprise!
Did you DoorDash?
I did DoorDash.
No way,
I know,
bro.
I
No
know.
way I guessed that.
I know. I went to the Mall of America one day. Just kind of give myself a mental break day.
Mm-hmm. For the third week in a row?
Okay. No, I'm just overloaded with a bunch of school stuff.
Yeah,
so
that makes sense.
I just needed a day for
You
myself.
just committed, bro.
Yeah, I did. I just
Post
committed.
on Instagram and everything.
Yeah, felt like I needed to do that.
Yeah.
What else did I do? Oh, what day was it? I don't remember what day
You
it was.
placed a bunch of my parlays for me too.
Well, I had to because you were in Las Vegas.
Yeah, but
you had to be 21.
You weren't very good at reading my text, so that was the problem.
Yeah, you put REC. I thought that meant receiving yards. That's my fault. My bad. We had a game night at Jared Barsness's house.
Yep. Yes, we did.
Which, this guy's an iPad kid.
I wanted to watch the games.
Because he had a bet on it.
Yeah.
We couldn't play Jackbox, which you need your phone for, because he wouldn't get off his phone to watch a game that the outcome wouldn't have changed if he watched it.
It doesn't
or not.
matter. I wanted to watch the games. Continue.
That's about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so what type of episode is this?
This is a special episode, man.
It's a special edition.
Very special.
What's the theme?
What's the theme?
What's the theme? It's Christmas.
Christmas time. You guys will be seeing this, the 23rd?
You're asking the wrong guy.
I think Friday's the 23rd.
You're asking the wrong guy.
Yeah, no, Sunday's
No.
Sunday's the 22nd. 22nd. Forgot Christmas Eve is on Sunday.
You'll be seeing
I got it right. But it's a special episode. We obviously have a guest.
Yep.
It's a very special guest. Probably the most attractive guest we've had.
For real. But we're gonna try and do a pretty slick transition here. Ready?
Okay.
All right. Alrighty.
Oh.
Welcome in, Jared.
Oh, Jared. I'm just gonna touch you. All right.
So
our special guest is Jared Barsness.
it's Jared Barsness. Finally, we've almost talked about him in every episode. I'm pretty sure.
Him and Giovanni Santiago, man.
He's finally here. I want to first start off, guys. So obviously Christmas time. It's awesome time. Lovely music. What do you guys do? Like, what do you guys do for Christmas? Family comes over. What do you do? Do you go do anything or?
Here, you can go.
Is it my turn? Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
We'll let you go.
So,
All right, so I do not care. Go ahead.
Are you ready?
Yep, I am
Yeah,
so ready.
We've
So-
been ready.
on Christmas Eve, we just hang out at my house. It's just my mom and dad and brother, and I.
And I love that. Thank you for that.
Yeah. Okay. We open presents that we got for each other, and then my dad usually makes something. I think we're doing lobster claws steak.
Dang, dude, that sounds sick.
Sounds gas.
What sounds even better is if they could actually hear you
Okay.
because you talk in your mic. Yeah, lobster, dude. Lobster is fire. Wait,
Never had it.
so lobster claws or like lobster in general?
So I said lobster claws.
Okay.
So he could definitely hear me say that, but I don't know. Maybe the people listening weren't able to, but I said lobster.
Yeah,
claws.
he's just not very good, when it
Um,
comes to talking into the mic clearly. But
And then on Christmas Day, we go through. My parents still give us a stocking, so we do that. And then this year we're going over to my aunt and uncle's. We usually go back and forth every other year, and then
back and forth where? Like your house?
my house,
Okay.
and then their house, and then we'll hang out there for most of the day probably. And we don't really do a lot of gifts there.
Just
but
kind of hang out,
yeah.
family get together. Yeah,
pretty much.
that's cool.
Hmm.
What about you, Tyler?
So Christmas Eve, me and my sister spend it with
My sister and I,
my sister and I.
dude, it's every
I
episode
know,
with you.
I know. I'm not good with grammar. English is my worst subject. Jared, get out of the podcast.
Yeah.
Get off.
Let's go. Come on.
So my sister and I, we go to my dad's house and celebrate Christmas Eve with my dad's side of the family. Him and that side of the family. And then Christmas Day is with my mom and now my sister's fiance. His mom.
I spend it that same exact way. I do Christmas Eve with my dad's side, and then Christmas Day with my mom's side.
Yeah, with my dad's side, we always, because usually, but before we got older, we would always, my dad's side of the family, my grandma, grandpa, all of them, they would come about 2-3 o'clock and stay till about 6 or 7, and
Okay.
then we'd open our gifts from my parents, and we'd make hot cocoa, and we'd always align, spread the presents out. We'd all pick a certain spot. We'd lay our blanket in a certain spot,
Uh-huh.
and we'd claim it.
Okay.
And the fight would always go down because there's always one spot that's the best where you can see everybody. And me and my sister would always fight for it,
Nice. There you go. That sounds fun.
but I always lost because she's older than me.
Yeah. It's always the older siblings, man. So it sounds like we just all, go to someone's house and it's just a big get together. Do you guys ever have extended family? Cousins, anything like that?
Well, my aunt, uncle, and then usually two cousins, sometimes 3, depending on who shows up.
Okay.
No.
Just main family.
Yeah, just main
Yeah.
family.
Sounds about right. Okay. Do you guys have any is there any dishes for like Christmas meals that you guys have to have every year? Like for us it's usually like ham and mashed potatoes.
We always have like ham and mashed potatoes too. It usually, with my dad's side, it's usually just like kind of like a potluck type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
My go-to thing that I always need is peanut butter blossom cookies.
What are they? What?
You don't know what those are?
Those
It's like a
ones
peanut
with
butter
the
cookie with a
Hershey
Hershey kiss.
kiss.
on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, those are gas.
I need, like, somebody has to bring those.
Those
Hot
are
take,
so
those
good.
aren't very good.
Get out.
Those aren't very good.
No.
Get out.
Okay, then what do you guys bring? You probably
I mean,
like
it sounds
asparagus?
No.
It sounds like lobster claws.
We usually do. Well, that's the night before. On Christmas Day, we usually do a ham.
Yep.
Yeah, it was pretty
Dude,
good.
ham is just a good go-to.
And
Yeah,
then
it is.
we get some sort of dessert that's better than the peanut butter blossoms.
Peanut butter blossoms.
Yeah.
What
What?
dessert?
I actually just learned today, like about 30 seconds ago, what those cookies are called.
Yeah. I had no clue. I always just called them peanut butter Hershey kisses is what I call them.
So
Yeah, they're called peanut butter blossoms.
yeah, mostly just the ham. That's what I look forward to.
Yeah, ham is fire.
Do you guys do anything special with the ham? Like I know we I think we use maple bacon on it.
Oh,
Some people apple glaze it.
I don't remember.
when it's at our house, my dad smokes it.
Oh.
My uncle He's really good at cooking too, but he usually cooks in the oven and does something with it. But
Dude, that sounds fire. Okay,
Nothing special.
that sounds
Just
nice.
a cooked ham.
All right, so I know you got questions. So you can start hitting us with those.
All right, so we'll start with this one. What's the best present you received? And it doesn't have to just be one. It can be multiple. Just in general. Or like some of the best stuff that
I know.
spit, Jared.
Well, I'm not gonna do that, but
Okay, you know what I mean.
I got when I was 8. I got my puppy. It was a Chihuahua, and he was like my best friend in the whole world. And we spent a lot of time together. So rest in peace, Maynard. Never forgotten.
What was his name?
Maynard.
Maynard.
Maynard?
That's an awesome
His
name.
old black and white Chihuahua, and he got diabetes. So he passed away like a year and a half ago. So
Poor
he
Maynard.
was a good guy, a
Maynard.
great guy.
Yeah. Little Chihuahua.
Yeah.
Let's see. Dude, my favorite gift? Yo. That's a loaded question. Honestly, yo. I was not expecting this. So, you know when the Xbox One first came out? The very first Xbox One back in like 2017, 2016, whatever. I got that for Christmas, dude. I opened the gift and I was like, cause you know, you always see those videos of those kids. You're like, yeah, that'll never be me. I opened it and I'm like, I took that present. I got home, dude. It was like midnight because at that time we celebrated it at a different person's house,
Yeah.
and then we drive home. I got home, hooked it up. It was like 12. It was like midnight.
Mm-hmm.
I played that thing like up until like 6 a.m. I was playing one game because that's all I had was Fallout 3 because it came with the
Whoa.
Xbox One. Dude, I literally played that all night. It was so fun. That was the first time I've ever had a console to myself.
Yeah.
Because you know I would share my brother's. I'd share my dad's PS3, my brother's Xbox One, but that was the first time I ever had one to myself.
Yeah.
Unbelievable feeling.
Well, that is like exactly like last year I got my PS5 for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And like again, I'm the type that like I haven't cried for anything. But like I was waiting for I tried to buy the PS5 multiple times cuz it was been out for like 2 years already at that point that I could not get my hands on it, and there was a couple times that I almost got it. And then when I saw that I had it, like tears actually came out. I was so happy. The worst part was, so I got it that Christmas Eve.
Uh-huh.
But at the time when I was dating somebody, we
Uh-huh.
had her side of the family that night, so I couldn't play it yet.
And a relationship right there. I'm break up with that right now.
You
Then
for real. Madden.
I stayed the night there, because then we had her other side of the family on Christmas Day with my mom's side of the family.
Uh-huh.
So we had 2 more Christmases. Could not play it. Could not get
Dang.
it set up. I couldn't get it set up till the 26th. So I had it sitting there for 2 days, not being able to touch it. It was killing me inside.
Yeah, because
And
I remember I would always give you crap for not
Yeah.
having one. I'm like, yo,
no,
you can't
it
play
was-
Madden.
I got home on Christmas Day at like 11:30 p.m. and I set it up right there and we played Madden that night.
Mhm.
You stayed up and waited until my PS5 was set
Mhm.
up and ready, and we played Madden that night.
like all night.
Yep,
Yeah. Wow, what a blast.
that was so fun.
That was a lot of fun. And I
Mhm.
feel like it sucks because it's not that you lose the Christmas spirit, but it's like once you get older, bro, it's like it just doesn't hit
Oh.
the same.
I-
It really
I-
doesn't. Like when I was told that Christmas is like this or like next week technically, I was like, huh? I was like, wait, I had no clue.
It really doesn't feel like it, especially with having no snow too.
Right.
Yeah.
Dude, right.
It does not make it feel like it's Christmas.
But
time.
it's like it's one of those times where it's like you gotta be excited. Like even when you get older, it's one of those things where it's you start to appreciate your family a lot more at Christmas
when
than
I
you
get
do.
older, I appreciate getting socks for Christmas.
Dude,
Before
for real,
I hated getting
for
clothes.
real.
I never wanted clothes, and then I got older. I'm like, I kind of need clothes. Just,
Yeah.
like, get me socks. Get me shirts. Like,
But it's dude, I understand the parents now, bro. It's so hard to
yeah.
shop for people.
Oh, yeah.
It's
I love
so
Christmas.
It's
unbelievably
impossible.
hard. Yeah.
It's easy to shop for a kid, but like for an adult,
yeah,
Well, because you're sitting there, you're like, well, I got them this last year.
yeah.
yeah.
It's like, what else do I get? I'm like for my dad, I know he's a huge Vikings fan, but it's like I can only get him so many Vikings things that I'm
That
like,
I
okay,
get to a
I'm kind of
point.
wearing it out.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I'm great at giving gifts though.
So your dad's normal.
What do you mean?
What happened to you?
Okay, bro, relax.
I'm great at giving.
No, I
gifts.
think I'm gonna do. I don't think they watch. I'm gonna tell them not to watch this episode, but I'm gonna get my dad a Justin
Until
Jefferson
after, just
jersey.
tell
I'm
them to
gonna
watch
get
it
my
until
mom a
after.
McCaffrey jersey because my mom's a
Oh,
49ers
yeah, that's
fan.
right. Yeah.
Oh,
Just tell them to watch it after.
Yeah. Yeah, true. But yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like I look around and it's like I always hated like, yo, send me what you want for Christmas. And they send me it. I'm like, so do I just get it? Like I love surprising them because then they don't know.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And like cuz that's what my mom does. Like she has done it for the last 3-4 years and bless her heart, I love her to death, but she'll text me and she'll be like, send me what you want. I'll send her and she gets that exact same thing. I'm like,
Yeah.
Mom, like I know what it is. It's not even a
Yeah.
surprise. And it's like that's why when she asks, I point her in the direction like the Christian gym brand I wear,
Yeah.
Full Strength and St. Kaizen. I send her the website, but then she picks the clothes from there cuz I like that cuz then I
Yeah.
know what I'm getting in the sense where I don't know exactly what I'm getting.
Yeah. No. As I've gotten older, it's so hard to make a Christmas list.
Yeah.
'Cause
Mhm.
my dad always like, we need your Christmas list by Thanksgiving, and like it'll get closer. I'm like, I don't know what I
Yeah.
want.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can put like, they know I like Lululemon, so that's pretty easy. I like Legos,
Lego.
Well, but like this year, I could not think of anything. I'm like, well, I need a new baseball glove. Mine's really old, and I'm going to college, so I need a new one. I'm like, I have like every Lego set that I need in the collection. So
Yeah.
none of that. So I literally was like, well, and then I asked for tickets to a play.
What?
I asked because there's a play. It's called like Dial M for Murder. It
Oh,
sounds
okay.
fire, but I
Okay.
asked
It's
for
like one of those dinner theater things.
No,
like,
it's
Like
the
Chanhassen?
Guthrie, I think.
but like
Chanhassen Dinner Theater's gas.
Yeah.
It's the Guthrie Theaters. I asked tickets for that, a
Never heard of
glove,
it.
and then I'm like, well, just Lululemon and money.
Right.
I
it's like a murder mystery thing.
yeah,
Oh, that sounds fun.
yeah. I don't know who I'm gonna take to it, but
Oh, that sounds really fun.
not you, Jared. I'm
Yeah.
I'm gonna take
Yeah,
a
dude,
walk.
that sounds. I would be horrible to
Dude.
go, dude.
No, Jared. I'll find a random girl off the street to take before I take you.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
See about
Sorry,
that.
I'm kidding, Jared. I
Yeah,
love you.
we'll see.
So then, you have more questions, correct? Or do you
Alright.
want to
No, I
want
got
to
it,
skip
I got
those
it.
for now, or
Well, let me skip the one for now.
okay? So I have a pretty vital question here, guys. What is your favorite Christmas song? And we could even make a post about this. We could make a top 5 for all 3 of us. What is
Oh.
your favorite Christmas song? And here's the thing. Before we get into this, I want to talk about this real quick. When is the right time to start playing Christmas music?
Never.
November,
Never.
the beginning
Stop.
of November.
I don't like Christmas music, to be honest.
Are you being serious?
Wow.
I'm dead serious.
Dude, I used to be just like you, and
I
then
do
I
not like
realized
Christmas music.
how actually fire Christmas music is.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Maybe if like Mariah Carey's singing, but
I don't want a lot for
but then that
Christmas.
song
Copyrighted, we're getting
song's
copyrighted.
gotten played so much
Yeah, it is.
that that's not even that good anymore.
Wow, November 1st.
You haven't even gotten. Okay, so if I liked Christmas music, I think that the
November 1st
earliest
is
that you
crazy.
can start listening to it, like it, and be viewed as normal, would be right after Thanksgiving.
I put up my Christmas decorations.
You have to get through Thanksgiving, and then
I would say like last week in November. Yeah.
I put my Christmas decorations up November 1st.
Dang, dude, that's. I mean, I guess it's kind of in season, but I still feel like that's early
And that's just when I do it.
because people still got like their fall stuff out.
Yeah. No, my mom hates it. And like last year,
Shout out Amy.
Amy, last year she was at work and I was at home and I was bored. And it was November 1st. I'm like, I'm gonna put up the Christmas tree in every Christmas
Oh,
decoration
no.
in this house because she's the type that's like, let's get past Thanksgiving and then
good.
we can put it up.
Mm.
I was like, nope. I got every single thing put up in the house, every decoration, all the trees, all the ornaments. Got my room decorated because I have my own personal little tree that goes in my room. I didn't have it up. Jared can attest. I didn't have it up.
I wasn't paying attention. I
Okay.
didn't go in there looking for a small tree, but I
But-
can say I didn't notice one.
No, there wasn't one in there. And when she got home, I was blasting Christmas music, and she knew right there what was going on. And Yes. I was like, if you want to take it down, be my guest.
Yeah.
I'm not helping you. It's either staying up or you're physically taking it down all by yourself.
Yeah.
She just left it up.
There you go. Sometimes
Yeah.
you got to take your battles, you know.
My favorite Christmas song. Hear me out. This is not gonna be it's not gonna be one that people probably agree with. But Snowman by Sia.
Never heard it.
What is it?
Never heard
Snowman by Sia.
I do like Sia, so that could be good. But
Is that even a Christmas song?
it's
sounds
like
pretty
it's
Christmassy.
like a love Christmas song.
Mine is either First Noel
Yeah, you were
yeah,
blasting.
we heard that.
or Rockin' Around the Christmas
That one's
Tree.
good.
Okay, you know what? Actually, that one's pretty good.
Yeah, I love that one.
Ooh, Jared finally likes a Christmas song.
If you had to pick one, it
if
would
you had-
be that one though.
Probably.
Did you
I guess
know-
I can't really think of a lot off the top of my head because honest to God, I don't listen to it. So it's not really in my music repertoire at all. So
So what do you usually listen to around Christmas time? Just the same
Hard
same
rap.
stuff.
same stuff.
Just hard
Some-
rap.
some of that-
I don't listen to hard rap.
Some of that Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I do like Red Hot Chili
Yep.
Peppers.
I know you do.
But I found something out. So Rocking Around the Christmas Tree.
Yep.
Brenda Lee.
Yep.
You know, she was like 16 when she made that.
Really?
Yeah. Or she was like really young when she made that.
I think I heard something about that, but I didn't know for sure. Either way, it was fire. Let her cook for real.
because it was made in 1958. She was 14. My bad. She was 14.
Rocket. Wow, that's
She was
actually really
14
impressive.
when she made that.
That is really impressive.
Yeah. What was I doing at 14?
I was
Nothing.
when I was in middle school.
Yeah.
I would have been playing Fortnite. Wait, no, was it out?
No,
No,
that
it
was in
wasn't.
seventh,
When you were-
eighth grade. But that was maybe 7th to 9th.
I was
grade.
playing Overwatch.
14-year-olds are 8th and 9th grade.
I was playing Overwatch in Minecraft.
8th and 9th grade. Yeah, I was doing nothing with my life, and she's out here making a song at 14.
That's crazy, dude. And it's a bop too.
And it's a really good.
That's
yeah.
crazy. Okay, I didn't know that. That's some
Yeah,
information.
I spit
Tyler's
fun facts.
informational.
Tyler's fun facts. I don't know.
So yeah, what else? Do you guys like Christmas decorations? I know you do.
Oh, I love decorations.
So
for,
when
like,
it comes to me, right? I've always disliked it. Like I love when they're up, but I hate actually decorating.
mhm.
Like, and I feel bad because I used to always do it with my dad on my dad's side. They'd be like, "Hey, we're decorating this day." I'd be like, "Okay," and so I'd go help decorate and stuff. And it's not like it's, I don't know. I don't know if it's like me necessarily being lazy or I just don't like doing it.
Yeah.
But it's like carrying everything up the stairs to put it up for 3 weeks and then to take it all down and put it back. It just kind of meh to me, you know.
I love it.
And it gets me in the spirit, yes, but it's also like oh, yeah, here we go. Here's the 20th ornament I got to put on the tree, you know. I don't know how you feel about it, Jared, but I know Tyler loves decorating.
Almost every holiday.
I like the aftermath of it. I don't like doing
Right,
it.
see, I agree.
I don't find decorating in general very enjoyable, especially when you're putting up decorations that are only gonna be there for like a month.
That's what I'm saying.
Then I know that in the near future I have to take them back down and do the whole thing over again. And so, yeah, I'm not too crazy about the process, but I like the aftermath.
I agree.
I'll say this though, for like a full house decorations, Christmas time is the only time that I actually do it. When it
Okay.
comes to like Halloween, I only decorate my room.
Oh, okay.
Or for holidays like that, I only decorate my room. But Christmas, I love decorating the entire house, just everything.
And it's
so
like I can see it because you know, especially
blasting
like
Christmas music. It's
yep,
just
exactly
it's
playing Christmas
so
music
nice.
while you're setting up, and it's like yeah.
Mhm. Making some hot cocoa.
So is that your
Love it.
go-to then
I
around Christmas
love
time?
hot cocoa.
Dude, you know
Or
I
an
used to
iced peppermint mocha from Starbucks.
Yo, Ho Ho Mint Mocha from Caribou. Both of those are
Iced
fire.
peppermint mocha. Venti iced peppermint mocha, no whipped cream.
I don't drink coffee.
Yeah, we know.
This guy doesn't like caffeine at all.
I don't drink caffeine at all.
Yeah.
I'm a water kind of guy. Only water. That's the only thing I ever drink.
Yo, you know, I don't know why. I vividly remember this, bro. But for some reason, my mom would always make us hot chocolate, but with water.
That's what I would do.
Oh,
And I always remember drinking. I'm like, Mom, this tastes bad. She's like, what? I'm like, can we go grab like hot cocoa from like the gas station.
Yeah.
She's like, "What do you mean?" And now I realize it. I'm like, "Yo, my mom was making my hot chocolate with water."
Bro,
That's what I would do.
that's so bad.
Yeah,
My
it's once again, I love you, mom, but it's gross. You gotta use milk. You have to.
you have to.
I'm with Amy.
And I didn't know though. I didn't know that
I knew, like,
It took me a while to understand. Like, yo, you gotta use milk. It tastes better.
my ex-girlfriend always used water, and when I figured that out, I'm like, no, use milk, and I was like, use milk. It's so much better. And then the next year, like, she made it with milk, and I'm like, who showed you that? She was like, I don't remember. That was me. That was me.
Genius.
Bro, like, okay, I'll drink it still, but it's not as good.
Huh.
The milk is superior.
Right, I agree. Jared, what's your take?
You're just said he makes it with water.
Well, I actually, I don't really drink it anymore, but when I did, I would make it with water because I don't like milk. So this isn't. I like things.
Doesn't
They're
like
just
cheese.
bringing up a bunch of the stuff that I don't like. It just is a coincidence. I don't like.
He doesn't
cheese
like
either.
cheese either. So.
But no, I
do you drink anything fun?
Yeah.
Beer, not fun. Beer's not fun. Have a mixed cocktail.
Respectfully disagree.
Have a mixed cocktail every once in a
Okay.
while.
Do you drink what about like juice, like orange juice, apple juice?
Yeah, if it's I usually won't buy it. But if my parents buy it or sometimes I'll be at the store and I'm like, oh, I want some of that, so I'll get it. But
Okay.
I prefer water.
Okay. This isn't Christmas theme, but so you don't drink pop or anything.
No.
But
See, I agree with you on that.
you-
I don't like.
You made, I don't remember who it was. You made pancakes with Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
First ones.
Yeah. Because it makes them taste better.
What?
Yeah.
When was this?
Because it was me. It was AJ.
I can't remember when.
AJ was there.
You guys stayed
AJ
the night
Cargill?
one night.
I think we had a game like far away or
Okay.
we had a baseball game for the Renegades. There was a
Anyway,
few
yeah.
of us. Yeah,
But-
he made pancakes with Mountain Dew in them.
Yeah,
Wow.
instead of water, you use any pop. Really, I only had Mountain Dew, but you usually do like Sprite or Mountain Dew or one of the lemon lime ones, and then it makes them like fluffier and more flavorful because you're using a flavored thing instead of just water. So
Some of the best pancakes I've had. My dad used
Recommend it.
vanilla
Jared's
pudding.
fun fact.
Jared's recipes.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Yo, that sounds interesting, Carson. I know, bro.
What'd
Okay.
you say?
I said my dad used vanilla pudding to make his pancakes.
Okay, I've never heard of that. I've heard of
never
the
heard of that
soda part
either.
of it.
Vanilla pudding, because
I've never heard of pudding.
it makes it
Vanilla soda.
It's
it
soda.
makes it a lot. I don't think it makes it a bit fluffier,
Yeah.
but dude, the flavor that you get with the syrup, oh dude, it's so good. So good. I don't know how he makes them. I wanted to try, but
Yeah.
I'm not a cook, so I have no clue. Do not let me cook ever, bro. I know how to make a frozen pizza, and that's it.
Let me cook.
Yeah, dude,
Jared's a good cook.
Jared
I'll
can
give
whip
him
it
that.
up in the kitchen.
I'm a good cook too.
Jared can whip it up in the kitchen, except for when it comes to Christmas time, because it seems like he's the Grinch over here.
That is
I
true.
can still make stuff.
You just won't be happy doing it.
Yeah.
Well, no, like, okay, I'll like bake stuff sometimes. Like, I like anything that's gingerbread. And just stuff like that, or like pound cake and I like that a lot. That's really good.
What is it? What is it called?
Pound cake.
Pound cake.
Yeah. It's
pound
real. It's
cake.
just kind of no, not quite.
Like a small.
No.
like
It's like a
small-
loaf. And it's kind of vanilla-y bread. It's good. It's like
I
a
know.
Like a
yeah.
banana bread.
It's in the same. You make in the same iron as a
Okay.
banana bread.
Yeah.
But,
I know what you mean.
It's shaped the same, obviously.
Yeah, I got
but-
you, Jared.
They're about to be without a guest. They're gonna have to finish this alone.
I'm a host, not a guest. You're the guest.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave.
Fine.
So did you guys ever obviously it's not snowing right now. You guys ever build any forts, any snowball fights, any
Oh.
snow angels?
Did I build forts? Yes.
I never
Of
built for it.
At my aunt and uncle's house, when we were like, I was like 10 or something. We built this. There was this big mound of snow. We burrowed it out and we went inside of it and like we got the entire inside to be melted a little bit so that would turn into ice,
Yep.
so it'd get hard, and it was awesome. And
It's
then
like an igloo.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was like but the top was really high up. Thinking back, I probably wouldn't, if I had kids, I wouldn't let them go on that because that thing goes down and like over. But
Dunzo.
yeah, but my parents weren't there, so they didn't know about it.
Perfect.
And then on Frozen Lake, I didn't build this one, but someone made like a freaking 4-bedroom house out of snow on a frozen lake, and it was super cool. Not really a 4-bedroom house, but it was really
Yeah, we know
big.
what you mean. Yeah, we know what you mean. No, I've never made a snow fort. I've had snowball fights, and I've built snowmans before.
Snowmans.
Yeah, snowmans.
You said snowmans.
Yeah, snowmans.
I don't think I've ever built a snowman. I don't think I've ever had a snowball fight. Like I've made snowballs and I've thrown them at people, but I haven't had like
You
a.
just didn't have friends.
Yeah,
to throw 'em at.
Carson would just throw it in the air and then
You just didn't
take
ha-
one off the
You just
face.
didn't have friends. You're just like, Mom.
Bro's about to cry. He's about to-
Guys,
Carson was
stop.
just like, Mom, can I throw
Stop.
can I throw snowballs
Mom,
at you?
can you
Guys,
come
please-
outside and throw the
please
snowballs
stop.
at me?
Stop.
Sorry, Carson, we love you.
I did do snow angels, however. I did
I
make
think
snow
I'll
That's
take
angels.
something you can do by yourself.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
And I had a
Carson really didn't have
blast. I
friends.
remember it was around Christmas time. They were at elementary school over in Becker when I used to live in Becker, Minnesota. There was like a group of kids. There was like a huge snow pile that we had, and then right below was ice. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know if I was trying to like flex or something on
Ghost.
people,
Yeah.
but some kid was fake, like he was gonna jump off of it. I was like, "Watch out!" And so I moved him out of the way. I backed up and I ran and did a front flip off of the hill onto my back. I landed
no.
boom
Oh.
onto my back
Oh my-
on pure ice. So so it was all snow, right? So there's this little arch. Think of like a gargoyle, right? You know how
Yeah.
it sticks out of the building? That's what it looked like. And so I ran from here, jumped front flip onto the ice right here, boom, back landed there, and I was like, ah. And like everyone was just looking at me. They were like,
They're like, bro.
They
all right,
can't
I gotta
believe-
go.
I can't believe I just did that. And I get up, and I don't know, dude, my shoulder blades, I don't know how they didn't just snap, because I was really skinny at the time too.
Yeah.
And like I got up, and like I don't know how I recovered, but I obviously felt it. But like a few hours after, I didn't feel a thing. But I think that's why I have back problems, because I've also done front flips off of my grandma and grandpa's slide, because they used to have a playground onto sand. I don't know, dude. I was like really stupid.
Well, sand's not that bad, at least.
But I mean, it's still you know, impact wise, it's still
Yeah.
hard. And then I also have another story. That same elementary school, there's a kid. This is around the same time. He had one of those. He had. I can't remember. I'm not gonna name drop him, but he had like anger management problems.
Yeah.
But he was sitting on the hill, right, and I pushed him down it.
Good
I don't know
choice.
why.
Oh,
I was
no.
a
Great choice.
mean kid. I was a really mean kid, right? So I pushed him down, and
Oh.
I walk away. I'm like, oh, this kid doesn't know. He comes up, and I'm wearing one of those hats with like the dangly things.
Oh, yeah.
He comes up, grabs my hat, and whips me to the ground, and then he just walks away. And I got up, and I'm like, I deserve that. And then I got up and walked away, and I was like, I don't know why. I sat there. I'm like, all right. He walked this way after he did it, and then I walked the other way, and I never spoke or saw the kid again. So yeah, it's very, very interesting.
Wow.
I was a very mean kid in elementary school.
That made me think of this. So my old elementary school, Lincoln Elementary School for the Arts, long name. I still don't know how they did it to this day, but I specifically remember Elf on the Shelf.
Yep.
One of my classmates brought it. And like, you know, obviously, spoiler alert, they don't move. People move them.
Wait.
Okay.
Jared,
So-
hey, no, it's okay. It's okay. No.
I thought you knew, Jared.
It's just no. It's only certain Elf on the Shelf. Okay.
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 So, I remember, like, obviously, like, throughout the day, it's moving around. Like, we leave the classroom, come back, it's in a different spot. We're like, oh, whatever. We're sitting in class. Again, don't know how they made this happen. It flew from one corner to the other.
What?
Yeah, it flew from one corner of the room to the other. Don't know how they did it. I don't know how they got it to do that.
That sounds sick.
I'm still baffled to this day.
That sounds sick.
And trying to figure out how they got it to fly from one
Dude,
corner
that
to
sounds
the other.
sick.
Magic.
Yeah, because it's real.
For real, dude.
It is.
But no, to this day, I still don't know how they got it to do that.
That's crazy.
It's like my secret mission to try and figure this out.
Yeah, and how do you plan on doing that?
Never.
Yeah, exactly. It's impossible.
I'm always going to be baffled by it.
Yeah.
So then that brings up your question.
Well, we can bring it up.
Yeah, let's do it.
I forgot it.
How old were you when you realized?
Oh, yeah. How
or,
old were
like,
you? Yep.
when
yep.
you when you figured out Santa wasn't real,
I have
and
a
how did you
crazy
feel
story.
about it?
You guys go about it. Jared, tell me how you figured out Santa wasn't real.
I don't know.
I always believed in him.
All right, I'll go first. Do
Yeah.
you got to cook?
Carson, just go.
So this was before we celebrated Christmas Eve at my dad's house. We celebrated it as like my aunt or something house, and it was everybody there, extended family, everything. So so it was a loud house. And I think was I maybe 10? I think I was double digits, or it might have been a little younger than that. It was my uncle that would always dress up as Santa. Like, he would actually go up on the roof in the Santa outfit and stomp on the roof and everything, and us kids would freak out.
What a W.
And so he'd get down off the house. He'd come in from the back door, and all the parents would be like, "He's here, he's here!" Like, it was super cool. He would have a sack with presents in it too.
All right.
Yeah.
That's
a
red
W.
flag.
So he
red
literally
flag. Because Santa doesn't come until all the kids are sleeping.
Jared, shut up. He had, dude. He said he had to hit our house early because it's Christmas Eve. He has to get presents out.
Yeah.
But this guy, bro. And so he walks in the back door, and then all yada yada yada. We spend that Christmas Eve or whatever. I'm on the way back to the house, and I'm in the back seat, and my dad and my stepmom are driving, or my dad's driving, my stepmom's in the passenger seat. I'm sitting there. I'm like, is that Ken? That's the name of the uncle. And they're like, yep. He's like, oh, okay. They're like, yeah, he's just been doing it for every year. I'm like, all right. No emotion. I was like, figured. I was like, kind of looked like him. So that was kind of my realization that it was like, oh, yeah, okay, whatever.
Jared?
So when I was 17, I don't remember when I realized that he was not real, but I do know it was probably towards the end of, probably when I was in like 5th grade or something, because I remember in 3rd or 4th grade, this kid was talking so much smack about Santa being fake. And I was like,
Jared slapped him.
he just ain't gonna get any presents, man, and that's more for me. So that's cool. But I think it was towards the end of, I think my brother probably told me, and then my mom got really angry. No, he was about, I remember, no, he was about to tell us, like, he was like trying to hint at it, and my mom was there. So I have 2 brothers. One of them is 2 years older than me, and the other one is 12 years older than me. And so the one that's 12 years older than me was like trying to hint at my brother and I that, hey, Santa's not real, but like not actually saying it. And apparently my mom like pulled him aside later and just reamed him, just laid in. She was not very happy with her baby boy.
Dang, dude. I've met one of your brothers. I still have to meet the other.
The other one lives in Texas, so he never comes up
Road
here.
trip.
Yeah.
I saw him for the first time last month. And the first time, probably 3-4 years or something.
You guys get along?
Yeah, we do now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do now. I feel like that's always how it goes.
Yeah, it took a little while, but yeah, and it's the same with my other brother. We didn't get along for the longest time either, but we're all pretty cool with each other.
Once you
now.
get older, man, it changes.
It does. It really
Changes a lot.
does. It always gets better.
So how did you figure out?
Mine is it's so funny.
Let's hear it.
I want to say I was probably 9, 10, whatever. Christmas Eve, me and my mom are arguing about something. we argue a lot. We're arguing about something. I don't remember what it was about. Santa being real. something like that. And I'm like, bro, Santa's real. Santa's real. Like, whatever, we're arguing. She walks over to the computer, Googles, is Santa real? And is like, see? No, it's the parents that do it. And I was like, I cried, went to my room, I didn't leave.
Amy.
How could you?
She Googled, is Santa real, just to show me that Santa wasn't real.
Oh, yo, I will say actually, what my dad did was he has what
Bro, you had some fun.
so
NSFW.
dang it, I don't have that's fine.
That's not safe for work.
The oh, sorry, this is some good eggnog.
Can you spit it out? Not the eggnog.
So my dad, he would it would be what? Be like December. This guy's 20 years old, by the way. This guy's older than us.
He's like 20.
I'm 23.
Yeah, he's 23.
So it would be like December, I don't know. It'd be like the week before Christmas Eve, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's this website that you can go to where you can customize a Santa message where it's like a video of like
yeah.
Santa. You've seen it before?
Yeah.
It's a video of Santa Claus saying your name and saying if you've been bad or good. And it's like a little meter. He's like,
You
well,
can be
let's
so
pull the
mean to
lever.
kids.
And there was one year, dude, I got bad, and I was like, I literally wanted to like, dude, I wanted to like, I sat there and I was just, it's like my world was ending.
Cardinals were like, what can I do? What can I do?
My parents, whenever my brother and I would fight, or we'd do something, or mostly whenever we'd fight, they would pretend that they were on the phone with Santa. They'd be like,
No way.
they'd be like, yeah, Santa, yeah, Jared and Brendan, they're fighting. I don't think that they need any presents this year. And we were, no, stop. It worked. I'm gonna use it.
Yeah, for
So,
sure.
Bro,
It really worked.
Gaslighting and manipulating. your kids, man,
Exactly.
it
Yes.
works.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
Oh yeah. I remember there was one year that I wanted to see Santa, so I slept in the living room, and I was like, I'm gonna sleep here, and I'm gonna hear him, and I'm gonna see him. I slept through the whole night.
It happens, bro. How old were you?
I was pretty young,
Oh yeah, that's gonna happen then.
probably like first, second grade.
I do also remember what my dad is doing for my little sister right now.
Yeah.
It's a thing called Santa Tracker.
Oh, I've seen it. Yeah.
It's
I've
like
seen
a
that
thing
before.
where Santa's like going around the world.
Yep,
Oh,
I've seen that
yeah,
before,
I've seen that.
Yep. And so that's what he's doing with her right
Yeah,
now,
I've
which is
seen
pretty
that
cool. And then
before.
they do Elf on the Shelf with her. So
Mhm.
sometimes when I go over there in December, I get to move the elf, which is kind of fun because I just put it in stupid spots. I think there was one time where they put the elf in a blender. I think something like that. Yeah, they did something that was just so funny because it's like
A
my little
blender?
sister takes that stuff so seriously,
Yeah.
and I love. Obviously, I'm not a very serious person, and so it's like when I get to hide the elf, dude, I do some interesting things with it.
You should buy an extra elf and then blend him.
Yo,
Oh, that's a good idea.
that's
actually.
genius.
And then put the other elf on the outside like he turned the blender on.
Dude, and then
You know what's so funny that would
dude, and then tear all of her presents up on Christmas time, dude, and just ruin her Christmas.
Yeah,
Just-
I'm down.
And then like 3 days later he comes back with a sign that says, "I'm not real. Carson's been moving this the whole time."
No, bro. that is
Wow.
horrible.
And Santa's fake.
That's bad.
Does
That
she
is
does she
horrible.
still believe in Santa? How old is she?
She is 10,
Oh, then she probably still believes in Santa.
9 or 10. Yeah, I think she's getting to the point where I think
Yeah.
my dad was telling me that they're probably gonna tell her either this year or next year
Makes
because it's
sense.
getting to that point where it's like, yeah, you can't.
That's about a good age. That's a good age to learn.
Now you're opening your child up to getting bullied if they go to school much later than then. Like, yeah, Santa's real.
Like, what are you talking about, kid? Get out of here.
Yeah.
Were you
I thought you were
guys
talking to me for a second. I'm like, what do you mean? What am I talking?
were you guys mischievous children? Like,
No.
trying to like sneak see what your present is?
Absolutely not.
I was
so scared of
oh,
my parents finding out, and then they would send anything back that I tried to like peek at. But funny story now this year, we were talking about earlier how we just give our parents a list, and then they just buy exactly what's on your list.
Oh yeah.
So I
remember
asked
this.
for a black bookshelf to go in my room, and I went outside.
I was picking you up for a
he was
Gophers
picking me
basketball
up
game.
last week, and there's a package sitting on the front porch. I pick it up, black bookshelf just on the box. I'm like, all right, well, cool. So I'm getting that. So I texted my mom. I'm like, I definitely did not just see the box that said black bookshelf on the porch, and she was really angry. Like, I can't do anything about it.
Bro, I was so good at it.
What, sneaking your presents?
Yeah, because so I would just tear a little corner, try and see what you can see, and then I would flip the box where the tear is. It's like on the ground, because my parents always let me and my sister move the presents.
My sister and I?
My sister and I, they always let my sister and I move the presents. So
Okay.
they would never actually pick it up. So I would be like, I can just tear it just a little bit, see what it is, put it there, and then just move it for myself. They're never gonna know. There was one year I accidentally ripped the entire side off, and I'm like, I'm not getting away with this. Oh, here we go. I tried to tape it back together. Didn't work. They found out.
What happened?
What'd they do?
They just got mad at me for doing that.
They didn't return it?
There was another time where, because what they did is they hid the Santa gifts under their bed.
Uh-huh.
And I remember there was one time I lost a $20 bill. I was maybe 12, 13. I had a $20 bill in my wallet and I lost it. And
Okay.
I'm like, oh, I'm pretty sure I remember seeing it under my mom's bed, because I went in there and so I went in there, looked under her bed, and I'm like, what is all this stuff? It was like there was a football board game.
No
why is
way.
this stuff under here? Didn't pop, and then the next morning when it was Christmas Day, and we opened everything, I was like, I told him, I was like, I saw this stuff under your bed.
Why would
I
you tell them?
Dude.
Because they knew that I was sneaking peeking gifts my entire. They kind of knew I was sneaking gifts, because I would also look in my stocking too.
The only thing I ever did was sit there and ask if I could open an early gift.
Me too.
All the
Yeah,
time.
all
Yo, can I open one
the
early? Can I open
time.
one early? Can I open one early? Every single time, bro. It'd be like every 10 minutes.
My dog died 3 days before Christmas, 11 years ago. And I
Wow.
only got to open one present early.
That is such a bizarre way to start this
Yeah.
next conversation.
Well, I'm just saying.
Wow.
It's pretty messed up.
No,
I
But
should have
I
gotten to
agree,
open
man,
at
that-
least 2 or 3 things. And then the thing that I opened, it was
There's
just
probably
this
something
little
dumb.
rubber case for my iPod.
Yeah.
And I was about to cry more because my dog died and I got this gift that I really
Imagine
wasn't
it was a
looking
dog toy,
forward to. I still had another dog at the time, so we had 2. So, well, 1.
I remember it was last year too. A week before, I knew I was getting the PS5 too. I still cried when I got it.
Wait, 'cause you texted me.
Yeah.
I think I had a PS5 for Christmas.
Yeah, because I told my dad, because I live with my mom. I
Uh-huh.
was like, oh, I have gifts I got to bring over for my uncle and you guys. Just put it under the tree. He was like, okay. Nobody's home. I'm like, I'm gonna sneak. I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna. I didn't rip it open. I just kind of looked at the size of it. I'm like, that's the size of a PS5 box. And I picked it up. I'm like, this is the weight of a PS5.
Yep.
I'm like, this is a PS5. And then my sister, I'll drop this. My sister told me it was a PS5.
No way.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Tyler's sister's getting in
It was
trouble.
either her or my mom, because my dad told both of them that we got him a PS5. One of them,
okay.
because I was constantly I know it's PS5. I know it's PS5. One of them told me yeah, it's a PS5. Just act
Wow.
surprised, and I'm like, all right. And it still
Dude,
made me cry. I'll say that.
How do you? I don't know how you do that though. I feel like I would hate.
I
to
don't
ruin
want
the
to know what
surprise.
my
yeah,
presents
exactly.
are. I like to, I was honestly a little bit disappointed, bummed that I found out that the one thing that I was getting, one of the things that I was getting this year, just because I like to, even though I pretty much know everything I'm gonna get, because my parents do the same thing where they just kind of buy not everything that I put on my list, but they
Mhm.
buy things that I have on my list.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
But it's still the surprise factor of opening the present
Yeah,
and everything.
for-
And then they won't it's sitting on the under the that bookshelf is sitting on the tree right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, can I like?
No,
I know what it is.
Yeah.
You guys know I know what it is.
for me,
Nope.
it's just. Oh, sorry, Jared. Did I interrupt you?
Yeah, but it's
Go
fine.
ahead,
No.
go ahead and finish. So, no, for me, I think it's just like. I think it has to do with my anxiety. I just don't like surprises.
Oh, okay.
I hate like there's certain surprises that I hate, and like knowing I have presents under a tree for multiple weeks, not knowing what they are, messes with everything.
I love
Weird.
surprises.
There's certain surprises I don't mind, but it's like for if it's a long period of time that's like a present is sitting under a tree, it's like, all right,
You need to know what
I
it is.
need to know
Yeah.
what this is.
Okay.
I'm going like my mind is driving me crazy just trying to figure out what it is.
Okay.
So I'm like, I need to know what this is.
That makes sense.
I think that's kind of why for me, why I need to know. Some surprises like this year I'm not really. I didn't really ask for much. I'm pretty sure I'm getting the tickets for the play I asked for.
Uh-huh.
Don't know how many. Could be 2, could be 4. Jared's not going though.
TCCV live stream at
Yeah.
we'll get kicked out.
No, I want to see this. I want to see this play.
Okay.
I know I'm getting that. Probably gonna get gift cards. They know it again. I'm assuming I'll get something Lululemon.
Uh-huh.
I just
Right.
kind of know at this point.
Well, should we hit the controversial question?
Tyler's controversial questions with special guest Jared Barsness.
Jared pointed it.
Jared, you're not even pointing at the middle.
Okay. What is it?
Christmas themed.
Yep.
All right. I mean, I wouldn't say it's really. I mean, actually, it is controversial. Do you open stockings first or last? Before the presents or after the presents? Jared, guest, you start.
Well, we
Before or after?
do presents on Christmas Eve and then do stockings on Christmas Day. That was a pretty easy one. But like if I were to do it like where we did it all at once, I think we do stockings first and then presents second.
Yeah, we do. We do stockings and presents because it's just stockings for the way my family works. Is stockings are just like candy and stuff.
Mhm.
Stockings just candy, and then after that, then you get to the real stuff, like the real gifts.
Mm.
Like most of the time, a lot of our stockings are remotely the same. Like my dad and I will both get, those candy canes with the candy in it. We'll both get a
yeah.
Reese's. We'll both get like a Mike and Ike's. Like we'll both get almost the same thing. Like, but our favorite candies. Like I'll get Reese's and Heath and all that stuff, and then he'll get Reese's Pieces, all that stuff, Butterfinger. So
Mm.
it's very similar, but yeah, it's about the same thing. So we do stockings first because obviously gifts are different. You're not gonna
Yeah.
get the same exact gifts for each other. So
For me, it's still part of this to this day. Wake up really early. I was always the first one up. I was up at like 5 a.m. Even though my parents would set a time like, all right, we're gonna start Christmas at 8 a.m. I'd still be up at 5, sitting around the tree for 3 hours,
Dang,
just
dude.
waiting. We did. I'm not kidding. I would always be the first one up, and they would wake up, walk out, and see me just sitting by the tree, waiting, just waiting. And they're like, Tyler, we still have to like make hot cocoa and everything. And I'm like, that's fine. I'm right here. This is all me. But we would do presents first and then stockings after. And
Okay.
I'd always eat all the candy while like I was playing with my toys or doing whatever I had to do.
okay.
That's as a kid though. As a kid, I would like if I got like a Lego set, I would open everything and then right away start building a Lego set while eating all the candy.
With
and
all
then-
your gross chocolate hands all
Yeah.
over the Lego.
Yep. That was
Mm.
was it?
Sticky.
Oh, it was last year. Christmas Eve I got the Statue of Liberty Lego kit from my dad. And like I said, I went over to my ex-girlfriend's house for a Christmas there. And then the morning of, I had her set up a table in her house just so I could build my Lego kit.
Nice.
And
There you go.
There's multiple times that she's like, all right, come do this. I'm going to be like, oh, fine. Put my stuff on, go do what I had to do. I'm like, am I good? All right. Went back down, started building my Lego
Right back
kit.
to the Lego. Okay.
And I finished it there. And then I didn't think it through. I'm like, how am I going to get this back to my house? But
Yeah.
I got it back to my house in one piece. So
There you go. Okay, well, that'll wrap it up then.
That'll wrap it up.
That'll wrap up the Christmas version.
So, special announcement. Next week is our season finale, season 1 finale. We know it's a short season, but we want to end the seasons at the last week of the year.
Every season. And since we
But-
started this in like what, I don't even know, October,
It's 13, yeah, something like that. Well,
September.
I don't remember, something like that. So, next week's not gonna be a regular episode. We are live streaming it
Live.
on Tuesday, the 26th of December.
2-6.
You can ask us questions. We'll probably play a bunch of games. It'll be a long live stream.
And if it isn't, we'll update you guys on our Instagram.
yeah,
With all the details. And
we know some of you don't get to the end of the podcast, so we'll probably still do a post just updating people that, and we'll play games, answer questions.
Yep.
Just regular stuff. But for this week, Christmas episode, thank you, Jared, for being on.
Oh, you're so welcome.
We really appreciate you in that
Yep.
cute bitch onesie.
Yep.
Yeah, it's me.
Bought it just for this, and he's never gonna wear it again.
I might return it. Actually, I don't know. It's really comfortable.
It does look very
Can I try
comfortable.
it on after this?
No.
Well, thank you everybody for watching. This was episode 13. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We have 62 subscribers.
Yep.
Get to 100 subscribers. We're doing a giveaway.
Yep.
So get it up there. Jared's gonna
I'm
tweet
gonna
us
win.
out.
I'm gonna win the giveaway.
You could win it,
Do
Jared.
you want
I
to shout
better win
anything
the
out before we do our
Yeah.
shout outs?
Do you want to shout anything out?
You can follow me on Twitter at Jared Bars NFL. It's JaredBars NFL. If you like football and looking at posts of someone complaining a lot, I'll do that for you. So
Yeah, and he's gonna tweet out this podcast and have everybody
yeah,
watch it.
it
So,
depends on how much they pay me.
Okay.
Jared, you're lucky we even let you on.
Shout out Ketchup Lay's. Pretty
We're not
good.
sponsored.
Yep. Not
Sponsor us.
sponsored, but
Sponsor us though.
they're pretty good.
Lays,
pretty
I'm gonna email you and
First time I ever had it. It is pretty
Oh,
good.
and Also, black water. It's water
Decent-
that's black.
decent.
Tastes like water.
Jared's great at
Sponsor
promotions,
us.
man.
You don't want. There's nobody you want. Nobody you want.
Shout out Lilo and Stitch.
You don't. You want
Um,
to shout out nothing.
Shout out Millie, my dog. She's
Ugliest dog in the
super
world.
cute. Really cute. Really just a great girl. Yeah.
Put a
I really
picture of
like
Millie
her a
right
lot.
here.
Yep, right here. It's Millie. That's her. Yeah. I
Okay.
think that's all.
Go follow our Instagram, TCCV Podcast. Post when episode's ready.
And
Short
random
form
stuff.
content's coming out, maybe.
Yeah, we're trying to figure it
Well,
out.
we're
so-
figuring it out. Season 1. There's gonna be some hitches
Yep.
once in a while. Follow the TikTok, TCCVPC. We post one TikTok a week, which we're gonna go do that quick after this.
We'll post a top 5 Christmas song list. You better come up with one.
Yeah, we're gonna get one from you.
And then we're gonna get a ranking out of everybody again in the
Giveaways.
comments. And also for those of you who listen to the football podcast, we have that one on delay as of now. We might wait till the end of the season. We're trying to get things sorted out for it, so
Yeah.
don't worry. That's not gone. That's not in the past. We're gonna bring it back. We're
It
just
might
trying
be
to
gone
figure
for
out.
this season.
Yep.
but-
We're trying to bring it back. We're gonna bring it back probably in the off season, but we're just trying to work out a few kinks in
You
it,
wanna
like
be a guest in it?
what we're gonna do each week, and
We'll talk about it
because we
later.
want to post in the off season, but we just don't know for sure yet. So
Yeah. But thank you everybody for watching. We hope you caught the keyword. Put it in the comments. Nobody's commenting on these, so nobody commented or said the keyword to us, so nobody gets a
What
shout
the
out
heck?
this week.
Giovanni Santiago, did you not make it through the whole video last week?
No, he probably did, but we bring his name up every single
Yeah.
episode, so
he basically gets a free shout out.
yeah. So
Giovanni. Never mind, I'm not even gonna
Okay.
but thank you
Alrighty.
for watching. That's it.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays. We love you all. Hit the subscribe button. Peace out.
Deuces.